Hello, sweethearties. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey Khan, and this channel is all about spirituality, meditation, healing, and an ongoing and never-ending journey on finding the way back to yourself so that you can shine your light. And today, I just quickly wanted to talk to you about meditation, what it is not, and also knowing that it is okay to have a lot of thoughts and the feeling that you want to run away from it and feeling that I could not meditate because I have just so much thought in my head. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you what it is not, what it is, and what is actually the purpose to live a very fulfilled life without too many thoughts during the day. This is going to be a short video because my mother is here. She came here from the Netherlands to India for the first time. So I want to spend some time with her, obviously, but this is also super, super important to me. Meditation is one of the my favorite topics in the whole world. It's very close to my heart. So what it is not, meditation is not relaxing. It is anything but relaxing. Meditation can become relaxing over time, and some days it is more relaxing than others. But why you actually meditate is because you have thoughts in your mind. You want to be calm, you don't want to overthink, you want to be more in your body, right? But then a lot of people think like, when I'm meditating, I'm just gonna stop my thoughts and I'm gonna relax. And then they realize once they sit down, all of these thoughts are hitting them and this and that. I'm like, oh my God, like I cannot do this. There's just too many. And a lot of people also, other people think like, okay, I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna relax. So they relax. They sleep off even, right? And it's just like very nice experience. And then they stand up and they're going through their day-to-day life with the thoughts that they had before the meditation that were not solved or looked at. So their life is not changing at all, because you can just sleep in bed and relax, right? That is what relaxing is. But meditation, it is a practice, it is active. Okay, so when you're meditating, all of these thoughts come by, and the purpose of meditation is to see the thoughts what you actually have, become aware of them, how many thoughts you have. And that can be very overwhelming in the start, but I promise you that is the practice. It is seeing the thought. So have that intention when you are going to sit to meditate, is to become aware of yourself while staying in your body. So when you're gonna sit down, first do a body scan, right? So what I mostly am doing is I'm sitting down, and then I go from outside to inside. So I'm gonna hear the sounds in the distance, and I'm gonna hear sounds close by, and I feel like, okay, they're touching my ear, but nothing comes in. So first I'm gonna be aware of the outer world, and then slowly I'm gonna become aware of my body. So I'm gonna do a slow body scan. It's like, okay, slowly become aware of my brain, my eyes, my cheeks, throat, going down, my arms, hands. I'm just gonna land in my body, and I just do that a couple of times as per required and what needed. And then I feel the ground below me, right? And then I also feel my aura after that. It's just like I feel my aura, and I just give space for all the negativity to go to my aura, and then sinks down in the earth, okay? And then I'm gonna breathe, just watching my breath, and then stay in the lower side of my belly, below my navel. That is the seat of the soul. And when you're aware from that space in your body, and then you can feel like oneness, and you can feel like the oneness in the body, but also with the thoughts, because you become the witness. You stay in the body, not in the head. So from that space you can be aware of all the thoughts that are coming, right? And it can be very overwhelming, but that is a good place to start meditation practice, watching the thoughts, not being the thoughts. It's just like not acting. It is very overwhelming sometimes, but that is actually the purpose, because with these thoughts you are running around like a chicken without a head the whole day, every single day, with all of these thoughts, and it impacts you every moment. So once you sit in meditation and you see those thoughts, it's not relaxing, you're actually quite trying and active to just see the thoughts and not go in the head away somewhere else, but really stay in the presence and just basically see how many thoughts you have, because they can be a lot. And then you can also question yourself, is that true, is that not, it's just like and then just see them coming and going, and don't have any judgment around them. They're just there, just like you're watching the clouds. The clouds are just there, you're not judging them, right? And then over time, when you do that practice every day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, how much time you have, what happens is when you then go off of your meditation, out your meditation and off the pillow, you go live your day, you use that practice more automatically during the day. So when you feel that awareness, like, oh, I'm gonna go in my head again, I'm thinking, I'm going back to the body, oh, I'm to thinking much, and then you can go to your body, right? So it is a practice, and over time the gap between thought and being in the head will get wider. Like, you won't have too many thoughts over time, all the time, right? But know that the meditation is not a relaxation practice. It should be a little bit active. It can be overwhelming. You can see a lot of emotions going on that you might not like. They are not desirable, but they will tell you a story on how you feel, so you become more and more aware of your thought patterns. Okay, so that is what meditation is all about. It's not like, oh, I cannot meditate because I have so many thoughts in my head. No, that is like the purpose. You need to sit down and actually take a look at your thoughts, because the more you practice letting them come and letting them go, right? It is a practice. The more during the day that you feel like you have so many unnecessary thoughts, you can neglect them, because going thoughtless around there in the world is hardly possible. I have done it. I know that it is possible to just stop your thought patterns, but you will never be free, because your mind is designed to judge. This is yellow, this is red, this is how we function. But then you use it as a functioning machine, and not as a machine that is controlling you and running you over and ruining your life, right? So you can stop your thought patterns, but for me that took like, I did many years of meditation. I meditated a couple of hours a day. I did yoga, right? My routine was like that, my life was like that. It was one of silence, meditation and yoga all the time. So I really I could stop my thoughts at will, right? And not have too many thoughts in my head, because what I found is that I could stop my thoughts with the same energy that I generated thoughts. It's the same energy. You are creating the thoughts. Thoughts also come to you from the past, future experience, from the outer world, right? Judging, it's just how it works. It's just all coming together, but it's all energy. And I also noticed that with the same energy, I can also just not think. It's the same action. Right? You walk, you stop walking. It's a decision, right? But this is very advanced. So, but it is possible. It's very advanced, but it is possible when you meditate a lot and you do a lot of inner work. But it was a lot of work. It was not relaxing. I did not relax. on my ass while meditating. It was a lot of work and trying and experiencing and working with the energy within the brain and within the body and all of that good stuff. I just really like it to do it, but don't think that you cannot meditate. That is just a message here. When you sit, watch your thoughts and see what kind of energy that is, and just like be the watcher. That's it. Do it for 5-10 minutes, and then during the day it will become more and more that you feel like, okay, when you do the dishes, be fully present. Just like in meditation, you're fully present with what is happening in your mind and in your body, and you will not be bothered by too many thought patterns. And when you feel like, okay, I'm doing the dishes, I am now working, I am now walking, be fully in that action, even if it's for 10 minutes. Okay, for 10 minutes, I'm going to be super present. For half an hour, I'm going to be super present with walking. And whenever thoughts are coming up, you just kind of ignore them. You just stay in the lower belly, you stay in your body. You don't have to do anything with them. And that is a practice. And once you do that more and more and more, you will become more free in your mind. You will become more like responsive and not reactive, because every emotion and every thought you can actually already see coming up. That's the practice of the meditation. You see it arising. So whenever you feel like you want to say something bad to a person, or you have a fight, or you actually can notice what you're already thinking, because these emotions already come up, and then you can stop them. I feel like, okay, I'm now going through that. I don't have to respond to it. I can choose to do different, right? So due to this meditation, you can create more gaps in between to choose the thoughts, to choose to not overthink, right? To choose to come back in the body, to choose to respond with kindness to yourself and the other person, to choose to communicate different than you have done before. So that reactiveness does not come that much, because you are more aware as a watcher to your thoughts and your emotions. So that is what meditation is all about. It's a practice. And sometimes it's not easy, but it will change your life for the better. Now, in the next video, I will explain a little bit more about the preparations for meditation, because you're not always able to meditate, and that is just the reality. I also had that in my life the last couple of years. It was super, super difficult for me to meditate while I was a very advanced meditator, right? So there were certain things happening in my life which did not allow me to be able to sit still. Yeah, so that is my next video. There are 3 things that we can do to prepare for meditation. It's super fun. And this will really accelerate your growth, your understanding of yourself, your emotions, your being, and prepare for meditation, because it is okay to feel like I cannot do that. It is super normal, but you can work towards doing that. There's nothing wrong with you. It is a practice. So next time we're gonna just talk about some healing modalities for emotions, restless legs, too busy mind, stress, and all of that. Being able to sit still and with yourself. And then slowly go towards meditation. And this will just overall change your life massively for more happiness, more groundedness, being yourself, being more authentic, and also way much more. So I'm gonna talk about that next time. So I'm gonna see you soon. So I hope that this helped. Share some stories in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and connect with you. Now bye, sweethearty. Mwah. Bye.